All right, Brandon, Eric, what's going on, fellas? Just waiting for a few more people to pop in. Hanging out at the track. I'll give you guys the spoiler alert from Texas Motorplex yesterday, and then where we're at today on our first run. What's it like being a famous race car driver? I don't know if I'm famous or not, but definitely a race car driver. Mike, buddy, what's going on? Big deal. What's happening? Still waiting on the forged crank. I hear you. That's a lot of people's story, man, waiting on parts. Oh, God. Here we go. You want to hear a joke? As long as it's clean, we don't put no dirty jokes here. Mr. Starck is moving. Starck is moving from Essex back to Annapolis, where he was when he was with the dealership. So, long story short, that place came up for lease, and he figured out a way to make it work. So now he's moving back to Annapolis. Ronald, yes. So we're doing Rocky Mountain Race Week. We're currently in Thunder Valley Race Park in Noble, Oklahoma. And there's total about 300 some odd cars. And, as you know the deal, some have broke down, some didn't make the drive, some broke at the track. So I'm not really sure how many cars. I'm sure there's well over 200 cars still out here. So there's still a lot of cars out here. All right, big deal. Going Catless, you know it. Yeah, drag and drive. I'm telling you, this has been my best experience at a drag race event yet. Everyone has been phenomenal. Everyone's been great. Everyone's helpful. Everyone's nice. You know, you usually get one of those schmuckatellis. I haven't met a schmuckatelli out of this group yet. When you're broke down on the side of the road, they got a thumbs up, thumbs down deal. Thumbs up means you're good, everyone keeps going, or they just pull over and chat with you. You give them the thumbs down, and about 20 of them pull over to help you. It's a really amazing event. Really, I don't want to say close knit's probably not the right term, but it seems to be like a close knit group that if you're having a problem, someone's going to be able to help you out. So it's been a awesome event. If you guys haven't been watching Three Pedal Jay's channel, y'all need to go watch his channel because he's getting a lot of off the scene stuff that I'm not getting. So a lot of the travel stuff with us is on his channel, on his IG. I try and share as much as I can when I remember to get on IG to share his stuff. But he's got a lot of content that I don't have. So make sure you go watch his stuff too. Mine, I'm focused on the racing part. Jay is focused a little bit on the racing part, but more on the overall feel of Rocky Mountain Race Week, which it's an incredible event. If you can ever do into any of the other ones like Sick Week and all those other ones, but this one here has been phenomenal. Now it's hardcore. So literally we did Tulsa, stayed the night in Tulsa. The next morning we drove from Tulsa to Ennis, the Texas Motorplex, which was 370 miles, somewhere around in there. We raced at Ennis, got up this morning, drove from Ennis to Noble, Oklahoma, which was another 270, 280 miles here. And these are not easy miles. Whoever made this route was pretty evil. I mean, you know, you got big block cars out here. You got, you know, some of these. One is there's Jay. One, you got a Pro Mod out here, Javelin, towing a trailer, and these guys are taking you downtown Fort Worth, where, you know, you got red brick roads, you got potholes, you got construction.
There we are.
You got all kinds of crap going on, and man, these guys are not happy with the route makers. That's for sure. The route makers were pretty tough. But if you got a street car, like I have a strace car, you can make it. And the new engine is held up fine. The new transmission is held up fine. I'm figuring out the torque converter. For those of you that watched the Texas Tulsa stuff, that was pretty bad. I hadn't quite got down the routine for doing this specific torque converter to make it work like Mac does. So fast forward to yesterday at Texas Motorplex, I got it down pat. Well, not down pat, but I got it down pretty good. I'm still working it into my routine, but I got it down pretty good.
Texas, no good. Tulsa, no good. Tulsa, no good.
Tulsa, no good.
Tulsa, no good.
Texas was okay.
Texas was awesome. We went nines. We went nines in Texas.
Texas is okay compared to what we're going to do today.
Well, yeah, that's true. That's true. Hey, I'm sorry to bomb your live, but
all right, we're at 19 people.
I just want to say hi to all the homies out there. I'm the first one on the live, actually in person.
So I'll give the Oxus Motorplex. We did a 10.5 with no ice because we wanted to get a decent 10-second slip. Now, we're not out here to win. We're out here to race all 5 races, go back home, and the car still starts and runs. So we got the 10.5 slip, and then we went all out. We drained the ice tank. We filled it full of ice water and ice, and went back up there, and we wound up running a 997 with the boost cut kicking in around the 1,000-foot mark. So literally we lost 320 feet worth of power because the car died because of the boost cut in the stock PCM, and it cuts around 23 pounds. So that lets you know we were pushing some boost. Fast forward to today, our first run with no ice because we wanted to get a 10-second slip to turn in. With no ice and in worse DA, we ran a 10.15 at 130 something. So we got our 10-second slip to turn in. We're gonna turn that in at the end of the next run. Now we drained the tank again. We got the cooler back here full of ice and full of water. We're gonna take that, we're gonna dump it into the ice box, and we're going for that glory run. We also, Dave sent me a lower RPM tune, so it shifts a little earlier. We're gonna see what that does. That may slow us down a little bit, may not. We're just gonna have to see what happens in this next run.
I think we're gonna go faster.
Jay thinks we're gonna go faster. Max said maybe go slower, but hey, we're gonna find out.
I'll tell you why.
We're gonna find out.
So this is why I think
and we're gonna wait until the sun goes down. So we may get about an hour in before we may get a full hour of the chat in before we go make another run. But yeah, again, I would suggest Rocky Mountain Race Week to anybody 100% to come out and do it. I think
anyone who wants to do it next year.
I'm gonna give it to Jay.
If anybody wants to do it next year, I got an open seat.
Jay, like I said, go to Jay's channel. He's got all the travel stuff. He's got some of the race stuff too, but he's
the next video coming out has a lot of race stuff.
Right. He's primarily, from my perspective, from Ron and Red Hemi perspective, he's pretty much got the drive down and some of the races. But like I said, he's got more different content than I have. And yes, I'm shouting out Jay, 100%.
Thank you.
Which most of you guys probably watch Jay already as well, but definitely go check out his stuff, because we've just been having a blast, man.
It's been so much fun. Some of the best food I've had in my life is in Oklahoma. Nicest people ever. We couldn't even ask for any refills. They were like, "Hey, did you make this?" It was amazing. The routes have been cool. Hanging out with Don. I always hang out with Don, but hanging out with Don for 8, 9, 10 hours, 17 hours has been cool.
Day.
I really gotta thank you, man, for this opportunity, and all your fans that support me, all the fans that support you.
You was the first one to jump on the bandwagon, buddy.
Yeah, it's been fun. I mean, I've been keeping Shake and Bake pretty well maintained.
You've been doing good, man.
Pretty well maintained.
She's been a champ.
Yeah, she's been riding out, man. I'm very
Shake
happy.
and Bake has been a champ, man.
I really do think we're gonna go faster, and this is why. Like, it's cooler. We're gonna have way cooler air,
right?
And it's not gonna be as high in the RPM range, so you're gonna have to make that. It's gonna shift sooner, and you're gonna have that much more time to make boost and stay in boost.
Right.
So I think it's gonna go faster.
Yeah. Well, that's the hope, anyway. The hope is always to go faster.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to go fast. Everybody wants to go faster.
That's a fact.
Fast is not fun. Faster is where it's at. But yeah, I know Jay's checking out the chat, and hopefully he's answering a lot of the chat, because
I don't even see any questions in the chat.
It's really hard for me to go back and look. I've never done this from my phone.
I'm going up and looking out.
So I'm going back up in the chat. Look what's going on. What's the fastest time we've seen so far? 6 something. It was like
690 the Javelin.
6 something. Yeah,
but
the Pro Mod Javelin.
Yeah, they had to
Pro Mod Javelin with a license plate.
Yeah. They had to fix that car on the side of the road. It hit a pothole, and they lost the oil pan. They had to weld it up. That literally broke my heart, dude. Because you know how much I love
That's
Mopars.
telling you something. He's pulled off to the side of the road, put a hole in his oil pan, and they're out there welding it. So it just goes to show that no matter what happens to you, someone's gonna pull over and someone's gonna help you. It's just that's just the way it is.
This is like I'm a drag racer. You've been around me long enough to know that, right?
Yeah.
Like, I'm seriously thinking about not drag racing and just building to go drag and drive, because this is way more fun. This is way more fun.
What did guys say to the doctor after he lost his arm? Oh, this is a guy telling a joke. That sounds like the best people to be around. I'm telling you, the people are great, man. The people are awesome. Brandon, yes, I still on the 6 rib and not having an issue at all. So for those of y'all that beat down in the 6 rib, I'm on the 6 rib.
We had over 200 cars.
Mike sent us ice money, man.
Did he really?
He said $20 for ice.
Seriously? We need that shit. I understand that I'm not supposed to curse. I'm sorry, Don. I apologize. Right. Mike, you have no idea how much ice we've been through. It is blazing out here.
We've been through a lot of ice and probably
4 cases of water.
2 cases of water. We've drank already. We got 2 cases
in. We have 2 more left.
We got 2 more in the truck or the trailer. We drank probably almost 3, because they were a case and a half. They were 32s, and then we put away 2 12-packs of Gatorade. It's been blazing hot. It's been crazy hot. Every place has been over 100. It's just been nuts. But Mike, I appreciate it, buddy. That is freaking awesome. I appreciate your support. I'm humbled by your support. And I just can't thank you enough. Should have stopped for lunch in the old stockyards. No, we actually stopped for lunch. One of the stops was the leg lamp from A Christmas Story. So we stopped there, and I was like, Jay, dude, I'm getting hungry. Let's get something to eat. And a guy said, hey, there's a bar and grill right across the street over there. So we walked over there, and that was one of the best burgers I think I've ever had.
I had a fried chicken sandwich, and it tastes like my mom's. It was great.
And I'm telling you, I'm a kind of tater tot aficionado. And when you can make a tater tot that's crispy on the outside and soft on the inside with cheese and chili, you're in like Flynn, man. And these were perfect. I couldn't believe it. I told Jay about 50 times, man.
Go back. We're not going back.
Yeah, I wish we could go back, man. That's a long trip.
Out of the way. We're going to Missouri.
Yeah, we're going to Missouri from here.
Guys, I've seen so many cool cars. It's insane.
Yeah, 997, Eric. So the plan is to get a 10-second run at each track, be it a 10.0 to a 10.9. We turn in a 10-second slip, get some kind of 10-second average, and then we ice everything down and go for a glory pass. So that's the plan. Oh, Brand said he still got those.
Yeah, I already answered
that stuff. Okay.
Yeah, we were. He has.
Yeah, welding on. I'm sure it wasn't. Like I said, I'm telling you, man. People will just go out of their way to help you.
Let's talk about the trailer setups that they have here, dude. Like, I'm in all of the trailer. Like, the cars, we know that there's gonna be awesome cars.
Shato said he's waiting on the 8-second run. The 8-second run is coming. It's just not gonna come during race week. I think it'll come after we get back and we get everything settled. We get the Holley in, we get it dialed in, we get the right converter in, we get that dialed in along with the Holley, and I think 8 seconds is absolutely doable.
Oh, Shato, that's funny.
Mike, your kidneys are definitely flushed. We are definitely drinking a lot of water, and we're drinking a lot of Gatorade. That's for sure, no doubt.
You haven't killed me for all the times I need you to stop so I can go pee. Because I'm drinking like 4 bottles of water an hour. It is
Brandon
bad.
says stop in Washington. He's got some MREs for us.
I saw that. I was like, I mean, you know, we are halfway there.
That's awesome. Yeah, we are kind of there. Yeah.
I would like to hang out with Brandon. That would be kind of cool.
Yeah, that Pro Mod is ridiculous. That Javelin is just totally ridiculous.
It's awesome. And I've seen it before.
Chad, are you going to do a video of how much your labor was to get your motor built and installed by Mackbuilt?
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, I can't really do that.
No.
I can't really do that.
I'm going to put my foot down on your chat.
Absolutely
not.
And that's just because of the relationship I have with Mac and Dave.
And Jay.
And Jay.
There too.
And Jay. Get plugged up on that. I hear you. But typically, man, if you're talking motor build, putting it in the car, getting it running, tuning it, what, Jay, 20?
Easily 15, 20,000.
15, 20K?
The tune, all the stuff we got to get it.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Motor,
it's a lot.
Taking out the old motor.
And literally, it took us 2 weeks to get the old 5.7 out, the new one tore apart, put back together, got it in the car, and then putting everything back. It took us a good number of hours, no doubt about it. Henry, screw Chevy, bro. Ashes, dust to dust. Without Chevy truck, my tools would rust. That's funny, man. That's funny.
Check out the post on IG too. I mean, I'm posting up like
every
cool stuff.
Yeah, for those of you guys that are on IG, yeah, check out Jay's IG. I'm trying to share everything I can on his IG, on my IG. I'm posting some of my pictures that I take on Facebook, so my mom knows I'm alive, because she always looks at Facebook and she's like, post on Facebook so I know you're alive.
Yeah, that's definitely.
So that's why I'm putting, and Facebook and IG are linked, so everything I put on Facebook goes to IG anyway. So you're getting what I'm getting, but you're gonna get a lot more on Jay's channel. I promise you that.
I'm trying to post every other day.
Eric says, I'm glad you guys are my friends. That's awesome, Eric.
I'm behind right now because one of my videos from our drive, it's not coming out to the right size, and I'm trying to figure out what the problem is, because I don't want you guys to see, like, miss any of the action that we had. It's a really cool video. It's like all of the antics that we did driving out here, and I think you guys will enjoy that. From the drive from Oklahoma to Texas, we had a really fun time. And then tomorrow's video is Texas Motorplex. I mean, you guys probably seen it already, but you'll see it from our perspective, or my perspective, if you will. And I'm like talking to a bunch of the racers, so it's gonna be a cool deal. I think you guys will enjoy it because I get very personal with them with respect to their builds and, you know, why they did this, and it's really cool. I'm having a good time with it.
Jay's my social butterfly. He's out there making all the friends. While I'm sitting here drinking water, resting, prepping to put on all those clothes so I can go drive the car, man. But dude, it is a great time, 100%. I definitely do. I mean, if it was 150 degrees, I'd do it again.
Oh, absolutely.
It's just such a great time.
I gotta figure out how we can both do it, because I can't leave you to have nobody freaking wrenching.
Jimmy,
that's not gonna work.
Drag and drive life is the best life. Yeah, it sure is, man. This has been really changed my outlook on America and kind of where we're at. Just everybody out here is nice. Like I said, willing to help. I've said it probably 50 times already, but
we had people come up to us that don't even know us and be like, "What's up?"
Yeah. So long story short, this is gonna be on one of my videos. Maybe this one. It just all depends how I get it and when I get it. So these two guys from Alabama actually stalked us for 5 hours.
Yeah.
On our way from, they said they picked us up around Memphis on 40,
yeah.
And followed us for like 5 or 6 hours. And then we get to Tulsa, and we go park, and next thing you know, these two guys come up and like, "Hey man, we followed you for like 5 hours, and like we saw y'all pull in." We like, "Yeah, that's them." And we've been hanging with them ever since, man. They're driving a SRT 8G, the 6.1 version.
No, 6.4.
Oh, 6.4 version.
Yeah.
And they're running the 13.0 class, and they're in 4th place, 5th place?
They're in 3rd place.
3rd place.
They're in 3rd place.
3rd
with
place.
Your 10-1, we just moved up.
So just literally just out of the blue, people just come up and say, "Hey," like we've been friends for 50 years.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's just crazy. It's crazy.
Some people from the Minor Street Human Shootout came and found us. They photobombed your car, and then I got a text from my Minor Street Human Shootout friends saying, "Hey, some of my friends are here. Make sure you take care of them." Like it's amazing. Like
it's amazing.
It's crazy.
It is. What do you think about the Demon Performance intake manifolds?
I already answered the question. But
Oh, you did?
Give them your take.
Oh, I don't know. I hadn't even looked at them.
You gotta have deep pockets. You gotta have deep pockets. They work very, very well. I know 2 people that have them. One being Dan, who owns the Minor Street Human Shootout.
Okay, Dan's got one.
And then Chris, who happens to work with Dan and whatnot. They're very, very expensive.
Chad, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it 100%.
If you're gonna spend $5,000 on an intake, I would do the. Hold on, I'll tell you the name of it right now.
Yeah, but Chad, appreciate the super chat, man. Keeps me going, keeps Shake and Bake running. I'm telling you, every dollar from YouTube goes right back into Shake and Bake. I promise you.
The Plasma Man.
Oh, Plasma Man,
yeah. If you're gonna spend $5,000 on an intake, I should post it. I'll put it in the chat.
Uh-oh. There goes a Hellcat.
Hopefully this is gonna show up and I can put it in the chat.
Yeah, SRT Jeeps are awesome. Again, Chad, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. I'm humbled by your donation to the cause, but I truly appreciate it. Next year we'll have to try to get on the same drag and drives together. Absolutely, Jimmy, no doubt about it. I'll look at the Redwood, but that may be a little far for us to come over. But maybe we'll try and do something in the middle there.
I mean, like, did you tell him how long it took us to get here? tell them about our drive?
Oh no, I didn't tell him
So,
how long it took us.
anything past Oklahoma is not happening with Jay involved in helping Don out. I'm gonna be very clear.
So it took us about 17 hours, and then 2 hours of hitting Walmart, getting something to eat, cleaning the truck, cleaning the car off, just spraying it off. We didn't really do anything big to wash the stuff, but yeah, it was like 19 hours until we got to the hotel room and showered and just passed out, man. It was a long, hard drive. We didn't stop. We left at 11 o'clock Friday night, and we got into Tulsa around 7 p.m. And yeah, it was. I don't look forward to doing it again, but I would do it again to come back out here.
I'd do it again. We're gonna do it again next year.
We're gonna do it again next year.
My thing is, like, if we were to do anything like further west in this, it's just a lot, and like between
Chad, thanks,
our
buddy.
families having issues and
Yeah.
us not being there, it's really, really hard. I don't want to get into all the personal stuff that we had going on, but a lot happened in the 2 days that we've been out here that both of us need to be home for. But we're just having fun instead.
It's sad we're doing it. It's terrible to say, but
it's true.
both our wives said, "Hey, go have fun," you know.
Yeah.
But,
so I can't see going further than this.
it's the Predator intake, Jay. That's for 5K. That's
Yeah,
what
the
Brandon
Demon
said.
intake.
Yeah.
And what I said was, if you're gonna spend 5K on an intake, because the Demon Predator intake is that much, I would just rather do the Plasma Man.
Yeah.
It's 5K Australian, which comes out to like 3,800 American.
Right.
I would spend that instead because that intake is more customizable. It looks like it's made out of billet steel, not aluminum, so it's a better, more robust intake. You can get either 8 injectors or 16 injectors. You can get whatever size opening you want, so whatever throttle body you want to run, either cable or drive-by-wire. Hold on 1 second, guys. You can do a LS style if you're gonna put an intake like that on. You're probably doing a standalone, so you can do an LS style, 105, 110 if you want for a throttle body. You can do the Hellcat 92. You can do the Kong 105 that's out there. Like, the Plasma Man has so much more customization than the Demon does at this point in time, as with respect to what we're talking about right now. That I personally would just go with the Plasma Man. I know the guys at Demon. I know them very well. I know Patel. He's an awesome guy. He does cool stuff. I can't afford to spend his kind of money. I just don't have it.
Yeah.
I just don't have it. Hopefully that was like
Devious, I like your setup, buddy. What's your ET goal? What I would like to do is run 1.8 at this point. I'd like to run 1.8 because once you run an 8, then you need a chute and a cage and all the other safety equipment. Not that I'm skirting safety, but I'm skirting safety. I want to do 1.8 and then keep it turned down, keep it in the low 9s for the rest of the year, and then hopefully I can save up a little bit next year. And by the end of the year or so, we consistently can go 8, and I get a cage and a chute.
Cage and chute, baby.
Jimmy, Rocky Mountain will probably be middle for all of us. All right. I'm coming from southern Utah. I've done the drive to Missouri several times. All right. Would have major HP difference to spend 5K versus 1K for a Hi-Ram. Yeah, 5Ks, that's deep pockets for sure.
Yeah,
Brandon, great advice. Yeah, that was perfect, man. Great advice.
I put in the chat what I'm about to say here too is I'm not telling anyone how to spend their money because I would never do that. I'm just telling you how I spend mine.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
yep.
I can't justify $5,000 for an intake alone, man. I could build 2 freaking stroker motors for that.
Yeah. I'm just going back, checking the chat, make sure we didn't miss anything. But yeah, as always, I appreciate the support, and really, I would appreciate if you guys go support Jay and check out his stuff too. Like I said, we're out here racing and videoing, and I'm concentrating on racing. Jay's concentrating on making sure shake and bake is good. Once he knows shake and bake is good, he's out doing his socializing and social butterfly stuff.
I am.
And then he does get me at the side of the track, unless he's socializing and doesn't quite make it there.
No, dude. I was trying to negotiate deals for EFI, dude. What are you trying? Okay, you're right.
No, I'm just busting. I'm just busting on.
I'm not at work. I'm supposed to be the wrench and the director.
Y'all know me by now. All y'all in this chat know me by now.
I definitely dropped the ball.
I'm just beating on him for just because I know I can beat on him and he doesn't take it personally. Yeah, Jimmy, and that's all I want to do. That's really all I want to do is survive and finish the week out, put shake and bake on the trailer, get back home, take it off the trailer, and if I want to, go to the track the next week. That's all. That's all we wanted to do. I mean, having a somewhere in the 10s average is great. Next year,
like a 10.5 average rate.
Next year we'll look more into possibly being more competitive, and possibly even looking at the 9.0 class. So we'll see. There's a little less stringent rules in the 9.0 class than there is the 10.0 and up. So. Yes, I'm going to make another pass tonight. I'm letting the sun go down. I'm letting they're probably already called 10.0 up there by now. It's really hard to hear the speakers here.
I mean, we're doing live, so we'll just go after. If we have to wait till one more round,
I'll just wait for one more round to go around. We got nothing to do. We got nothing but time.
It's nothing but racing now. All the have to check things that we had to do are done.
Yep.
So,
yeah, if you want to watch the live of what's going on, it's Bang Shift on YouTube.
Yeah, I already put it out there.
That's who's doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, check them out. They're doing the live, and you can catch all of the action.
I'll go live a little bit tomorrow, also on my IG. I did it the first day because we were so early.
Right.
We had so much time.
Let's see.
But my priority is turn and shake and bake around. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Right. I don't really think about the social media until after I knock shake and bake
That's
out.
That's what I meant. That's what I said.
I even don't even let
he gets shake and bake. He gets shake and bake squared away. I know he does. He doesn't let me do anything.
That's nuts.
He's changing the tires and wrenching
car.
on it and doing everything he needs to do to make sure shake and bake is good to go.
I just realized I'm sorry, dude. I literally yelled at you for touching your own car.
I know.
Hey,
I get in the car and he's like, I started up because I'm gonna.
What are you doing?
I thought he was done. Right. He just got done putting all the lug nuts on. And I get in the car and start it up. He's like, no, get out of the car. Like, okay, Jay, I'll get out the car. You tell me when you're done and I'll get back in.
Nice about it. But
it's
that
fun.
was kind of rude. But
no,
I want you to be safe, bro.
I got it. So Hard Rock, is Max advice helping you out there, or are you discovering more techniques on the drag strip? So it's actually Max technique that he used at the 8th mile track at Summer Duck. I'm doing the same thing he's doing. We come up to the line, put in neutral, stomp on the brakes, rev it up a little bit to get a little more vacuum for the brakes. Then I ease into the lights. I stall it up. I've been stalling it up just over 2,000.
Yeah.
So it's been stalling up. It's been stalling up pretty good. And once I stall it up to 2, I'm not worried about reaction time. So you got to forget about reaction time. So just get in there. I get in there, I stall it up to over 2K, and then I just gun it and go, just like I normally do. So I got it down. I don't have it down pat, but I'm close to having it down pat, close to having it into my routine to where the next 2 days should be even better. So yes, Mac advice is helping 100%. So Brandon's going back to you, Jay. He says metal's stronger than plastic is why I asked.
Yeah.
With your upgrades, does that mean you can't run at Beaver Springs anymore? I've never run at Beaver Springs, so I don't know. I have to try and go to Beaver Springs sometime. But basically, because it's per NHRA and IRHA, as long as is it 24 and newer, or 2014 and newer, and all of the safety stuff in your car works, you can run down to a 9.0 without having to do anything to your car. Now, once you run that 899, then you got to have a cage and a chute, or trap 150 miles an hour. So there's two kind of caveats there: 899 or 150 miles an hour. Now you can do 899 without going 150, and you can go 150 and go slower than 899. So it's either or. That's when you need the extra safety equipment.
Yeah.
So I should have no problem going to Beaver Springs if I ever go there.
Yeah. Plus the 8, you got more shutdowns, so they'll let you get away with a little bit more in the 8.
Octane Jimmy, 90 Days to Redwood, man. I bet you're excited. I bet you can't sleep.
Oh, they're flying a drone.
Brandon, wish someone made steel or aluminum 6.4 intake manifolds. That would be a game changing. Yeah. You mean aluminum versus stock? Everyone's going back and forth. Hard rock. Okay, cool. Are you deep staging or just hot lapping? So I'm not hot lapping. Definitely not hot lapping. Not deep staging. I'm staging normal. Usually when you deep stage, your 60 pays for it and your ET pays for it. Your mile an hour normally doesn't pay too much, but yeah, usually your ET is slower and your 60 foot is slower when you deep stage, because you're not getting that little bit, those few inches make a big difference.
Rollout makes the difference.
The rollout makes a big difference. Yeah, so they already called 10-0. So
we already missed our run.
We already missed this
baby.
one. We're gonna finish the chat, and I'll get in line for the next run. So you'll have to watch the video to see how deep in the 9s we go. Because it should definitely be a 9 run. Even with the lower shifting tune, I think we're still going to be in the 9s.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's going to happen.
All right, Jay's going back to everybody.
That's the move, Brandon.
Jimmy, fast 931, 149.6. Yeah, you're close. You're close, buddy. 100%. Hard Rock, I was looking at the innovative power chip, but I don't think I trust plug and plays for my scat. Yeah, if you're going to do that, I know you're looking at something to keep your warranty probably, but really a custom tune is the way to go. And normally those plug and play boxes don't work anyway. The day my car needs a chute and a roll cage is the day I stop drag racing. I hear you, Brandon.
Where's that? Is that you? Is Chuck talking to you?
Where?
At the bottom.
Bro, it's good to see you doing what makes you happy, considering where you came from, and somehow we made it out of Juarez that one night at Bliss. Oh yeah.
Tell us the story, homie. You got people
now I know who. Now I think I know who Chuck is. Now I think I know who Chuck is.
What's up, Chuck?
Oh man.
Deets,
no, man. We ain't giving you no details. We ain't giving you no details.
I'm getting injured making your car run fast, buddy.
You're welcome, Hard Rock. Like I said, that's what the chat's for, man. Is I'll give you my advice, and if I don't know, I'll tell you I don't know, and I'll pass you off to Jay or Mike or somebody. Somebody will know. Jay, does it make you miss Frankenstein?
Absolutely.
He does miss his car. There's no doubt about it.
Oh my God!
It's like the rest of us. If our car's in the shop, we miss our cars.
Here's the thing, like I've been watching everybody race besides Don, right? I'm here for Don. I'm gonna say that a million times. That's the focus, the priority. But I'm taking notes. I'm taking mental notes. And I know for a fact, even in its current state with a slow motor, I would be in the top.
Water.
All right, go ahead. I'd be in the top 5 in stick car here. They've got the fastest car right now. It's 8-second capable. Oh, my bad. I thought I did. The fastest car is 8-second capable, but he's only been like 915s twice. The second fastest car has been 951, and everybody else has been like 11s. Frankenstein with no boost went 10.8 against Don. We have anti-lag setup in it now, so it easily go 10.5. Depending on if I miss a gear or not, I'd probably go 10.3, 10.2, but that's probably pushing it on the ragged edge. With the new setup, I really believe Frankenstein will be a 9.
Miss a gear and lose.
You're stupid. You're silly. With the new setup, Frankenstein should run 990s. And that's kind of where I want to get until I put the 6.4 in. Of Don's live, but
you're good, man. That's what
we're doing our
this
thing.
This is the Rocky Mountain Race Week live, and Jay is just as much as part of this race week as I am.
Yeah.
He doesn't get it because I keep telling him, but this is just as much for you as it is for me. It's us as a team.
Though, because until you do it, it's just a thought. But power-wise, my car should be in the 9s.
Oh yeah.
Power-wise, it's definitely 9-second capable.
Chuck got a Dodge Ram with a 5.7. Yeah, buddy. Love that 5. Y'all know my heart still bleeds 5.7. I know I put a 6.4 in the car, but my heart still does bleed 5.7.
A DA? Hold on, I'll tell you what the DA is.
It was 4,900 when I made the 10-1 run.
Oh, was it?
It was like 49.85, something like that. It was ridiculous.
DA is trash out here.
Ridiculous. I don't want to flip because I don't want to stop the live.
It's coming right now.
What are you using?
I got drag racing weather and I got dense.
I usually use air density online, but it's all good. They're all the same.
They're all pretty close.
They're all pretty close. They're all different, but they're all pretty close.
Why are you not? Let's see. Auto density.
9.9 is shifting gears like a madman.
I mean, that's what I do, bro.
That's what Jay does.
That's what I do. Like, I'm not trying to be a smart ass, but that's what I do.
Yeah, man. People think the 5.7 is a slouch, man. The 5.7 is no slouch. There's no doubt. I believe you 100%. You pass people on the highway.
That's the number for DA right now.
So 37.47 right now is the DA. Yeah, it's pretty terrible.
90 degrees out. That's horrible. Yeah. So why is this not?
Jimmy says 4,900. Welcome to my world. He's always in the 4,000s.
Oh, ew! I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't care if I sound like a baby either.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah, that's
like I don't bring my car out in anything above 1,500 DA. And
yeah, we were talking
I'm
to
snooty and I'm snobby, but I don't do it.
We were talking to some people from Denver. We were talking about DA, and I said, "What do you guys DA like? 5,000 or so?" They were like, "Nah, we get like 7,000, 8,000. If we get 5,000 DA, it's like, yeah, we're flipping out."
Yeah, I almost cried, dude. Humidity is good.
Hang on, I gotta stop my watch.
Okay.
There we go.
So for humidity, if you guys can hear me, we got 63% humidity, which is the best that we've had for racing in this whole week. The barrel, we don't really care about barrel because it doesn't affect anything. Dew point is 75%. For some reason, I can't get to the grains, which, I care, but I don't care.
They were 130 earlier.
37, 36 for DA, which is absolutely abysmal, and he's still going to go 9s in that. So back home,
we're going to make it happen.
We're looking at 12 to 1,700 DA right now back home. And he's going 9.9s, 9.8s, potentially, here, and over 100-degree track temperature and 100-degree weather. We're probably at, like, high 90s or whatever. But the DA is going to be way better because we're at altitude. We're at sea level. And I expect that car to go 9.3s, 9.4s, like, with Don having a shitty converter in it.
Yeah, for sure. Wait till we get the Holley in there, the converter in there, and we get good weather. Watch out.
Yeah, it'll be awesome.
Jimmy said I need to come to your tracks. Yeah, dude. If we see like a 2,500 DA, we're like, oh man, this is terrible.
We don't even want to be out here.
I talked to Jimmy. I talked to the guys from from Denver, and they're like, oh man, if we get a 5,000 DA, we're freaking having a party.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine.
I couldn't imagine that. Hard rock. I drove a 5.7 shaker for years. Hey, you know the deal. Shake and bake used to be a shaker.
You know what's funny? He said he has a 5.7 truck and he was passing everybody on the highway.
Mm-hmm.
My 5.7 truck was passing everybody on the highway, trailering 8,000 pounds.
Yeah.
I mean, we were cruising. At 80,
we were cruising 80, 85 with his Ram, towing the car, all the fuel, tires. Just he was towing 8,000 and probably had a couple hundred in the back of the truck. Easy. And we were cruising 80, 85 sometimes. The 5.7 is no slouch, man, I'm telling you.
It puts in work. It's a workhorse. Come on, guys, ask some questions.
Drag pack is a
5.8
5.8.
people, up to 20. What's the most we had in the chat before?
I got 16.
I see 28 on mine. 28 people.
That's awesome.
Hey.
I think the most I've had in the chat was like 50 something, and that was at the dyno.
Oh, that makes sense because that was live.
Everybody loves the dyno.
That was live. Everybody wants to see that. That's a great time. 9.3?
Jimmy, he ran a 9:31 at Houston. DA was, I can't see that whole.
DA was 2 something. I can see it. 2:30.
I bet it was just 2,300
yeah,
something.
23 something. 23.50 something.
Yeah, that's a bad day for us in Maryland.
Yeah, that's horrible.
that's like a deep summer day.
Yeah, we're not going racing that day. It's not worth it.
Big boy Ram truck putting in the work. She sure was.
Boy.
She's about to put the work in again in a couple more days.
You can tell our true followers. You can tell the people who really support us.
Oh yeah.
Because only your true followers would know that that's what I say all the time.
Yep. Putting in the work.
Eric, I love you, dude, and I mean that for sure, dude. I'm serious. You have been, for my YouTube journey, Eric, you have been keeping me motivated because sometimes, as you know, it takes me a while to post and I'm like, I don't really care, but you've been keeping me motivated and I want to say thank you on Don's Live. Thank you, Eric. You're amazing.
Eric's a tried and true, guaranteed he's going to show up in the lives.
Yeah.
Guaranteed he's going to be commenting in all the videos. And it's just not Eric. I know a lot of you folks do the same thing.
Do it, but Eric like DMs me and he freaking like, yeah, Jay. He literally hypes me up, man. I really appreciate Eric. Like, I can't say that enough. I've told you a couple times, like, dude, your followers are supporting me now. This is awesome.
That's what it's all about, man.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. Jimmy, Scat Pack ever so slightly modified.
Ever so slightly modified. That's how you know he's a hustler. Hustler, baby. Hey, it's stock. It's got the original block.
It's stock.
It's stock.
It's stock. I got the stock dash in there.
It's still got the airbags.
Yeah. I still got all my safety equipment.
You know. What does Jimmy say when he pulls up? It's a stock block, man. I'm stock.
Yeah.
As he comes with that hot can.
Hey, Hoss, what kind of truck do you drive? I don't have a truck. Jay, his truck and his trailer got shake and bake out here. But it's a Dodge Ram 1500, 5.7. AC seats for the win. No doubt about that. No doubt about that. Eric said stock block.
Eric knows what I'm talking about. Eric knows what I'm talking about. Hey, my car's stock too.
Yeah. Yeah, my block is stock. It's just BG block now.
Yeah.
No Cummings. Nope. Doesn't have a Cummings.
Gas. I don't like.
It's a gasser.
I don't like working on diesels. They're very messy. And I got enough problems in my life, so I don't like working on diesels. I don't like glow plugs.
You don't need diesel problems.
Yeah, I don't need diesel problems because when they go bad, it's expensive. I got expensive habits, man. I got freaking 5 Hemis on engine stands waiting to be built. 2 at the same time right now. I am in debt. I'm broke. I can't afford a diesel too. Man.
Aye.
I don't do lives yet. I'm not getting donations.
Jimmy said I got bees on it. Brandon, get a nitrous bottle that'll say Hawk 2 spray that thing.
Dude,
that may also be coming in the future.
If
So
you only knew how much fun we've
keep
been
that in
having
the
with the
back.
Hawk 2 today.
Yeah, keep that in the back of your mind. Nitrous, it's still all hooked up. Just got to plumb it into.
No Cummins, just goings.
Oh God.
Chuck, that was good. What's up, Tim? You just got here? Damn, bro.
Say what you will about Dodge. I never heard something say Duramax in me. I run 11s on the street and happy with that. Laugh out loud. Street radios, you guys are on another level, man. 11s, I've said this before too. 11-second car is fast.
Very.
It is fast.
Very.
You know, back, what, 10 years ago maybe? 11s was it. If you was in the 11s, you was legit. So don't downplay an 11 seconds, man.
I put it to you like this: a stock Hellcat that's unmodified goes 1150s, 1130s on the tire, right? And that's crazy power. So anybody running 11s, when you come from the era that I come from, where it's hard to get out of the 12s from the old school muscle cars, you can run 11s with AC, 8 air-conditioned seats. Dude, that's amazing.
Mike said, I got bottled, gutted work truck. This is stock.
This is stock.
All right, my phone is down to 20%, so I may lose y'all here in a minute.
If he's got a 440, tell him I would stroke it and put a good set of heads on it. That's the type of stuff that I grew up around. So you can't look at you can't treat a 440 like you would do a Hemi, right? They're different. You're not looking for horsepower. You're looking for torque with a 440.
I blame YouTube and my dead phone.
That's why Timmy got here.
Yeah. My phone is dying though. I'm at 20%.
Here.
I can say 11s were more fun than 9s. You know, Jimmy,
it's more consistent.
Jimmy, I kind of agree with you.
It's definitely more consistent than 9s.
I really loved being NA when I was hardcore and say, nope, I'm staying NA. I'm not going boost. And look what I wound up doing. But when I was NA, I loved the car. You have a whole lot less problems. You have a whole lot less issues to worry about. You don't have to worry about boost leaks or couplers or this or that. NA is just, it's so much easier and so much more reliable, and so much less downtime when you're NA, for sure.
Sorry. He's right. Brandon's right. Most of the cars out here on Rocky Mountain Race Week are high 10 to 11-second cars. I mean, obviously they've got some slower and some quicker, but the vast majority of the 300 plus cars here are going to be in that high 10 to 11-second range. So you're right. 100. What was it? I think it was Brandon that said it. You know, it takes an incredible amount of money, knowledge, and time to go faster than a 10.5. It just takes a tremendous amount of resources.
Those are my three things. I tell you all the time: time, money, and patience. You gotta have those three.
Yeah.
If you don't have one, your chair's gonna fall over. I'm looking at a big cam. I want that thing to chop nasty.
It don't gotta be big to chop.
It doesn't have to be big. You just gotta have the right.
You do that with overlap.
Yeah, overlap. You just gotta get the overlap right.
You can make a stock cam, especially a stock 392 cam, with the way they swing with time and VVT stuff. You can make that sound like it's like a
cam. Trap speed equals money.
So if that's all you want, don't waste your money. Just have somebody come in and tune it for chop.
So Chuck, shorties are great, but you get more power out of the long tubes.
DJ Don in the house. What's the remix? Chop, you want
Don
a low
Remix
LSA.
initiated. I know, right?
Yeah, you want to have the overlap close.
Chicka, 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 chicka. Chop, you want a low LSA?
Did you already answer the 1500 Ram one?
Which one?
Shorties or long tubes? Long tubes always.
Yeah, I just go straight for long tubes. I mean, shorties will help you. And if you have like emissions and stuff like that,
Yeah.
shorties will keep you in emissions compliant. But if you want more torque, horsepower, long tubes is always the way to go. Easy on the jokes. Easy on the jokes. I know it's not kid friendly, but I still try and be pretty nice.
That hit home right there. He's right. He's right.
He is right. I'm not saying he's not. I'm not saying
I'm not trying to take it serious.
I'm not saying he's not
that
wrong.
hit me to my core because I'm like, man.
I'm not saying he's not wrong.
Is he right? Oh, I'm going broke because of my wife and this damn car shit is driving me.
Oh, YouTube's lagging me, making me beatbox.
Oh, okay. Brandon hit the nail on the head on that one.
Yeah, absolutely. You nailed it, Brandon. Let her breathe, and let her eat.
Yup. Get off the bottle and get blown. That's what I say.
All right, we're coming up on that 1 hour mark, and y'all love to keep these at that roughly 1 hour mark. Question: is track mode the fastest in my scat? It sounds mean in that mode. You know, I don't have a lot of experience in the track mode because I only have sport mode in my car. The shifts are a lot harder, like crispier. Yeah, I mean, it is probably the fastest mode you can run your car in. Hard rock, my best time's been in sport. Yeah, sport, it kind of, if you got the active suspension, sport mode is better for the suspension. All right, Mike, I got you.
Neither, Jason. But hey, you'll figure it out.
Yeah, Jason, I wouldn't go with either one.
You'll figure it out.
I would go with, hey, give Dave a call.
Eric, you're my guy, Eric. I know I'm not, you know what, screw it. Eric, you're the man, dude. You're the man, dude. Because I'm biased at this point.
Hey, we're going to run, you know me. Shake and Bake's going to run what Shake and Bake does. I'm just going to put my foot to the floor and let all 392 cubic inches run all the way to the quarter. And we'll figure out what the time is at the end.
That's true, too, Brandon.
I wouldn't worry about track mode. Upgrade your suspension to AED, BMR lockouts. Spinning ain't winning. That's 100% right.
Ando, you're 100% wrong, buddy. If it's a stock 440, it'll never happen. I have personal experience with both cars, and I'm telling you right now, Ando, I love Roadrunners. I was almost born in a 68 Plymouth Roadrunner 383 Super Commando. My dad had it forever. It was very, very fast. It has nothing on a Hellcat. A Hellcat will walk it from the start to finish. It will walk it.
There you go. Voice of experience. Jimmy, you know the deal. I'm full send all the time. All the time. Jay's like, I can't trust you to lift. You don't know what lift means. I don't know what lift means. Neither does my foot. Yeah, AED is the shiznits. It's the stuff. 100%.
It feels faster for sure because they make more torque. The big blocks are a torque motor. They're not a horsepower motor. So I get why you would say that, and I don't want you to think I'm trying to be rude or disrespectful because that's not the case. I've been building Mopar since I was 13 years old. I'm 47. I've been around this stuff my entire life. My dad's one of the best mechanics in New York. I know 440s and 383s and 413s and 426s, they feel super fast. They have nothing on today's cars. The fastest a Roadrunner came from the factory was a 14-second, and that's if you could get it to launch. Hellcats with idiots driving them go 11s. Do the math.
All right, there you go. All right, folks, we're actually past the 1 hour mark. Thank you, Jay.
My bad. Sorry.
It's all good. We're out here hanging out. We're going to hang out the track. Actually, we got to start. I think they're running the fast cars again, so we got to listen. We got to listen for the 10-0 class to get called. And yeah, you guys will have to watch the video to see how low we go in the 9s, but we go in 9s, I think, for sure. That's going to do it for this one, folks. Boy, I hope y'all tune in to both our channels. Lots of content coming. I'm trying to keep up, but by the time we get to the hotels and lay down and I start transferring everything over, it's just, yeah, it's brutal. It really is. Trying to drive 250, 260 miles, get 2 runs in at the racetrack, get back to the hotel. It's already 10, 11 o'clock. Then we got to run and go fill up on E85. We got to go get the cans filled up.
E85. That's right.
We got a lot. Yeah, it's a lot, but it's a lot of fun. A lot of work, a lot of fun. But hey, y'all keep tuned in. Like I said, some good content coming.
Oh, for sure, Jimmy. For sure.
Yeah, no doubt. We are tired. 100%. But that is going to do it for this, folks. Keep tuned in. We got a lot of good stuff coming. And we'll talk to y'all next week.
Peace.